When most people think Iceland and vacation, they're probably thinking about long drives, waterfalls, lava fields, some spectacular nature. And that makes a lot of sense for visitors coming here trying to cramp in as much sightseeing as they possibly can in most likely a short amount of time, given the prices of accommodation and living here. But if you ask the typical Icelander, what's summer really about in Iceland? Then there's one word that I'm pretty sure pops up for most people. Sumarbústaður, the summer cottage. It's really a part of the quintessential Icelandic summer vacation tradition to go to a sumarbústaður, a summer cottage, which is one of these mostly wooden cottages out in the countryside, and spend some time there with family or friends. And the mood is slightly different than typical running around and sightseeing. This is all about slowing down and reconnecting. And as it happens, I'm spending a few days with my family in one of these cottages, so I thought this is a perfect opportunity to take you along, give you a slight glimpse into a part of Icelandic summer holiday culture, which is something that I think tourists rarely see. Yes, tourists every now and then do rent these cabins or cottages as well, but they are mainly occupied by local Icelanders. There's some loud banging there from 200 meters away. Don't know if the mic is picking it up. They're building a cottage over there. So an Icelandic summer cottage, sumarbústaður, is usually a wooden structure, usually quite modest. This is not about luxury vacationing, even though your mileage varies and there are all types out there. Some people have built quite luxurious ones. But again, the idea is about coming together, slowing down the pace, reconnecting with family or friends, and having a few days. This is usually a long weekend, sometimes even a week, where you try to do relaxed things. So it's about having a cup of coffee, having another cup of coffee, reading a book, playing board games, just casual walks in the countryside. Usually not a packed itinerary, just doing whatever the weather allows you to do, and enjoying some slow time away from home and the everyday hustle and bustle of the city or the town where you live. Now, these cottages are sometimes owned by a single family, sometimes by larger extended families that kind of distribute their time, kind of share the use of the cabin or the cottage. But they're also quite often just rented for shorter or longer times, often owned by things like trade unions. I mentioned slow living, cup of coffee. There's usually a ritual which involves somebody trying to get the barbecue working. And there's usually also a hot tub in one of these things. I mean, we Icelanders do love dipping into hot water. So there's usually a hot tub. Unfortunately, there isn't one in this particular cabin that we're renting right now. But we did pick this one because we're allowed to bring the dog. But this is probably these things are probably in most cabins or cottages, which also makes them an interesting choice for kind of weekend getaways even in winter. They're usually well insulated, kept quite warm, but then you also have the ability in winter time to sneak out even in snow and cold in the evenings and just soak in the warm water. I mentioned modest furnishings, or kind of a modest way of living while in these cabins. It's always a bit of a gamble when you come there what kind of facilities are available. Usually you have unsharpened bad knives, one cutting board, a collection of things, but this one is actually quite well equipped. But there is one thing that these cabins always have in common when they're these kind of union-owned, rented out things specifically, but even in the private ones, and that's all the amount of kind of, I think it's kind of kitschy decor that you have. Things which are, I don't know, rejects or leftovers from flea markets in the 80s, which for some reason people keep around in these cottages. I mean, there's a kind of a summer cottage charm to that whole thing, but I've never understood that. So these kind of weird paintings, pictures, statues of pigs, I don't know, strange things. Well, our stay is about to come to an end. It's our final day. It's been raining on and off most of the time. We've been here now 3 nights, so this is the 4th day. It's been mainly raining for that time. But that kind of plays again into the atmosphere in the Icelandic summer cottage, which is just to slow down, to take a breather from daily life. So if the weather is good, you spend time on the deck, in the surrounding area, slowly outdoors, but we've been spending time more slowly indoors, reading, kids playing, just relaxing a little bit, listening to music, these kind of things. No TV, because again, this cabin does not have one. Most still nowadays do. There's no Wi-Fi. We still have our 5G connection, but there's no Wi-Fi in the cabin, no TV, none of these things. Oh, I did get the barbecue going, and not only the barbecue, but managed to empty 1.5 fire extinguishers as well as a part of the process. So we had a bit of a scare yesterday when the barbecue or the grill burned. Even called and had the fire department on the line, just to be sure, but managed to douse the flames before the cabin actually caught on fire. But it was quite something. Anyway, I know it's a short one, just a little kind of a glimpse or introduction into what this is. So just me on vacation, using some time to share a little bit or a tiny aspect of, or a tiny segment from that aspect of Icelandic life. I hope it was interesting. Kids in the background. I hope it was mildly interesting. It wasn't probably wildly interesting, but I'll see you hopefully soon in the next video.